This time, no mistake can be justified any longer. Thailand has made a serious mistake. Perhaps this is not merely a technical error, but has become a concerning tradition of Thailand, repeatedly occurring in extremely important events related to the representative image of an entire nation. Recently, confusions involving national flags, maps, and country identifications have appeared with abnormal frequency, all have taken place within the framework of events hosted or organized, increasing the level of suspicion. The main highlight was on the evening of December 9, during the artistic performance using a map effect of countries in the region. When it was Vietnam's turn, the image displayed on stage only showed the mainland, Hue Sa, Trong Sa, and even Phu Quoc Island completely. This is an especially sensitive error, touching on sovereignty and national pride, which no country can take lightly. Given the consecutive incidents, it is hard to consider this merely a technical error. What makes us unable to remain calm is the series of previous consecutive incidents. When all happen repeatedly, across different events, it is very difficult to continue viewing this as just whether unintentional or deliberate. This remains unacceptable. The Vietnamese people can sympathize with oversights, but there are boundaries that cannot be crossed. This time, we are forced to speak out strongly and clearly, because sovereignty is not something that can be forgotten, just because of a light show or some operational technique. In an era where just a few seconds of searching on Google, completely free, can accurately verify any information, the continuous occurrence of mistakes regarding national symbols and images is truly puzzling. People are starting to question whether a simple action like checking a map is too difficult. Google is inherently free, but it seems Thailand still doesn't know how to use it. A series of consecutive incidents have led many to view the issue from a different angle. Could it be that the host country's organizing committee truly lacks basic knowledge of geography and sovereignty in the region, to the point of confusing territories that anyone involved in organizing international events should clearly understand? Or have they received misleading information, leading to the misunderstanding that Hue Sa and Trong Sa are disputed areas, and then removed them from Vietnam's map as a safety measure, which is completely counterproductive? Considering the entire series of incidents, a common point is the level of inconsistency and serious lack of understanding in handling the images identifying Southeast Asian countries. From misassigning national flags, displaying incorrect data to simulating incomplete maps, all reveal a huge gap in the content review process. Technical error. Because technology cannot explain the ignorance of obvious data, which only requires a basic check to detect. The important point to emphasize here, regardless of perspective, even if there are arguments that the Southeast Asian Sea area has disputes, the Hue Sa and Trong Sa archipelagos remain part of Vietnam's sovereign territory, based on historical and legal grounds widely recognized internationally. Not displaying these two archipelagos in an event broadcast live across the region is not only a technical omission but also inadvertently creates a misleading message, affecting public perception, especially among audiences not deeply following geopolitical issues. If Thailand truly wants to maintain a neutral position in sensitive matters, then the simple yet effective solution is to completely remove the national map from the program's script. In a sensitive context, displaying a map with omissions or inaccuracies not only causes controversy but also damages the event's. Neutrality is not just about staying silent, but also about skillfully selecting details that do not cause controversy, avoiding putting audiences and countries in awkward positions. In that context, the requirement is not to create tension or assign motives, but transparency. A clear, straightforward, and responsible explanation from the organizers of SEA Games is absolutely necessary to avoid unwarranted interpretations and restore trust in the event's professionalism. Because a regional sports festival should ideally be a space for connection, mutual respect, and understanding, not a place that sparks controversies due to carelessness in preparation. A series of incidents related to national flags, in which Vietnam repeatedly becomes involved, is causing public opinion to raise more questions than accept the explanation that this is purely an operational error. The repeated confusion of the same group of countries in a short period leads many observers to question the content censorship process of the Thai organizers. Whether there truly exists a serious post-check mechanism or if everything is operating in an uncontrolled state. What makes the matter more serious is that the error occurred right on the official information platform of SEA Games 33, which is expected to be a standard with absolute accuracy. When even the flag of the Thai team is displayed as the Vietnamese national flag, many opinions in the region begin to lean toward the hypothesis that the issue is no longer a technical mistake, but may stem from an overloaded system, lack of capability, or lack of expertise in image data management. Thai public opinion is also not standing. A portion of this country's fans expressed frustration as the error directly affects their team. While some local sports reporters believe the current operational method feels like every step is being done hastily, patchwork, The fact that the Football Association of Thailand had to go to Vietnam to apologize
makes this incident viewed more seriously, and angry reactions from fans are understandable.
In that context, what public opinion expects is not silence. The SEA Games 33 website still experiencing access errors, along with the organizers not providing any official, further increases the feeling of lack of transparency. Many opinions believe that only when Thailand openly explains, discloses the cause, and has clear remedial
can trust in the organizational work be restored.
Avoiding prolonging unnecessary suspicions during the sensitive phase of a regional sports event. Not stopping at that errors, the main stage of the opening ceremony also surprised by displaying the wrong Indonesian flag in the SEA Games history reenactment. This development immediately made regional public opinion question how the had prepared over a long time. With a modern technical system, could allow such a basic mistake. Attaching the Singapore flag to the introduction of SEA Games 1997 hosted by Indonesia is not just a display error. It directly affects the audience's perception of the level of respect given to participating countries. Many believe the incident may stem from the design team having to process a large volume of materials in a short time. But a portion of public opinion views it more strictly as similar errors have repeated many times. The problem may lie in complacency or a censorship process not being tightened.
This incident therefore does not stand alone and adds to the doubts about the host Thailand's preparation work.
In that context, the organizers continuing to remain silent only makes public opinion believe there is a system flaw in being transparent, especially when SEA Games is seen as a sports event representative of the entire region. At international events, especially sports, where the spirit of unity is paramount, standards regarding national symbols must always be absolutely. The flag on an athlete's uniform is not merely a decorative image. It is pride, honor, and represents millions of people. As long as they do right and enough with the national flag, national anthem, other elements people might overlook, but with such sacred symbols, accuracy must be prioritized. Although Thailand may not have negative intentions, the consecutive series of mistakes leads public opinion to implicitly there is a certain level of carelessness in the organizational process. This somewhat reflects a working mentality driven more by obligation than desire, resulting in a lack of etiquette, easily causing unnecessary hurt and misunderstandings among countries. And overall, errors can occur at any major event, but the frequency and sensitive nature of the mistakes of the 33rd SEA Games compel the organizers to take a more serious look at their responsibility. When national symbols are handled inaccurately, what is affected is not only the host country's image, but also the region's trust in the spirit of mutual respect, a crucial foundation of international sporting events. To avoid causing unnecessary misunderstandings, what is needed now is not justification, but transparency, clear explanations, and a genuine commitment to improving procedures. Only then can the SEA Games fully affirm its role as a regionally unifying event, true to the values it has aimed for over decades.
Subscribe to the Arcane Atlas channel to see the latest videos.
Like the journey? Subscribe and join the next expedition.